is. Yeah. Dude, I just watched it. It is awesome. You gotta see it, okay? It is awesome. You know why it's awesome? Because it just brings back, it is that old-fashioned action film. If you love action films, if you love the genre, this is the movie for you, okay? If you don't, and you like, I don't know, movies about cats, don't watch this. This is not made for you. This is for dudes who love doing dude things and winning, all right? If you know anything about it, then you can listen. But from here on, I may give some spoilers. Which just please, before you go, please like, please subscribe. Call your mom. Happy 4th of July. Please subscribe again. I'm in a competition. My wife says I can't get a certain number of subscribers. I tell her I can because I'm awesome. And she doesn't want to admit to that. So I want to win. This 4th of July. Do this for me. Do this for America. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, come back later or something to another video. Peace. If you don't mind me talking about spoilers, then you're still listening. Dude, this is awesome. Now, I will not spoil the ending. I will not do that. That is an awful thing to anybody do. But what I will say is that, okay, movie has time travel in it. I'm just going to give you that warning because time travel is so controversial. Back to the Future is the only set of movies that ever got it right, I feel like. And I'm beginning to realize, I think more and more, it was Back to the Future 2, Doc Brown's chalkboard. Every time-changing movie needs the chalkboard moment, okay? And you can't talk about it. You have to visualize it. You got to do the drawing, okay? Because every movie, they handle time travel differently. And I think that just needs to be banned, okay? All time travel needs to be Back to the Future style. And then once we get like one type of time travel, everybody will walk into a movie like, oh, okay, it's about time travel. I understand how it works. We don't have to be like, now hold on, now in this movie, how does it work? What are we doing now? Each way they explain it and stuff like that just absolutely is, I don't know. It's too complicated. You don't go to a movie to think. You go to a movies for 2 hours to forget who you are, forget about your problems. You're going to pay a lot of money for movies. So, always, I like to go see action movies. I like to see lots of special effects. I like to see things that I don't get to see in real life. Unfortunately, that was meant that I saw Avatar, and that was a horrible movie, I thought. Even if it did have great special effects. But, so it deals with time travel. As you saw in that clip right there, where those were aliens that come in, and they're hitting those Humvees. Man, it's just cool. It's just cool. The idea of fighting aliens and stuff, isn't that great? Now, here's the thing. A lot of this movie, and this is what I hope you're listening to this. I hope you pay attention. I hope you pay attention to this when you're watching the movie. This movie had a lot of tones of today in it. A lot of tones of viruses. A lot of tones of aliens now, because, aliens are real all of a sudden. And a lot of stuff about, like, kind of like government control and, like, how everybody just starts listening. Like, everybody, you went to the shutdown, nobody asked any questions. And it was amazing to me. I couldn't believe how everybody just kind of went with this narrative, right or wrong or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I don't care how you believe. I'm a big proponent of why. What's the why thing? It's like these, they come back as people in the future come back saying, the whole human race is going to die. We need your help. And I'm sitting there going, okay, well, what do I need to do? Because I got 28 years to plan for it. But then what you find out is that the people they're actually taking are people that will end up, this is a big spoiler, dying between today and the day of when the aliens show up, when they're going back into the future to fight them. So you're going to die in a couple of years. We know exactly the date of your death certificate. you want to go ahead and go with us. And that gives you an incentive all of a sudden. One thing, talking about this whole, it was kind of weird about, how many overtones there are today. The movie starts off, and there's this big gathering, at his house or something like that. It's a Christmas party. But it says December 2022. I thought that was so strange. I was like, so it's not this Christmas. I was like, there's a conspiracy somewhere in that, it feels like. Anyway, this is great. I'll tell you what, Amazon is saving movies. And here's what's great. The music's good in this. Netflix, the number one thing that sucks about Netflix movies is they can't get their music right. It's like you could have this embracing scene of happiness and joy, and you defeated your enemy and you saved your world, whatnot. And then they'll have some music playing that's in the key of a minor, and it sounds like it's a death scene. It'd be like having, gosh, what's a good scene? Han Solo going into Kryptonite and playing the Imperial March, right? I mean, it's just, or something like that. Is the opposite of what music has such a effect on the way you have your feelings of something. You don't realize it until you don't hear it. Or you hear it wrong, like what so many Netflix shows do. But anyway, this is just great. It's action-packed. There's not a slow moment. There's just enough time to explain the story. It's not overcomplicated. I thought the movie was over, and they kept on going. And at that point, I was like, oh man, this kind of killed a lot of movies. It goes to a different way, a different direction than because like I said, the movie's over, and now we're doing something different. You almost could be its own separate show. Not really a movie at the end, but it didn't. It was perfect. It worked out great. It worked out for what we need. We need these type of movies. I'm trying to think, what would you... there's a lot of things, I saw something, I was like, oh, that reminds me of Aliens. That reminds me of Predator. That reminds me of, whatever, the Terminator. But all these movies that I'm saying that this reminds me of are movies that I love. So that's good. I don't care. Chris Pratt, man, he nailed it. This guy, he's our action hero. There's nobody else. There's no other action hero. You've got Keanu Reeves, I guess, is an action hero, but he doesn't have that he doesn't have. Here's the thing: Chris Pratt has the body like a Schwarzenegger now. That ripped dude. Same thing with Stallone. He's got that build, right? But Stallone and Schwarzenegger couldn't talk. Same Jean-Claude Van Damme, same build, couldn't talk. Then he's got Bruce Willis. He could talk. He had that attitude, the jokes, everything else. But he didn't have that build. Well, Chris Pratt is both of those. Okay, he's got the build, of the guy. He looks like the ex-Navy SEAL. And then he's got the funny jokes, the one-liners, the smirk and smile. I mean, the guy is cool. The guy is just cool, and he's not selfish in the movie. There's a scene where he finds out that something that happened, he may have been selfish, and that hurts him. He sees that type of withdrawal. Man, that's something that's powerful. That's something you don't think about in a different way. It's not, and they didn't even play that part up. But it's like when the hero realizes their own selfish wants is outweighing the needs of others who they really do care about when they're conscious about it. They let their subconscious take over. That's the ultimate battle of good versus evil right there. And that, man, that's your yin and yang moment. And, oh, man, Chris Pratt just nails it. I love that guy. So, anyway, watch The Tomorrow War, Amazon. I give it 2 thumbs up. I give it, I gotta have better than that, right? There's gotta be something. I don't know what would be a good thing. I gotta think about that. Anyway, y'all have a happy and safe 4th of July. Please like, please subscribe. We'll have fun. We're gonna make the Tomorrow War not a war. We'll make tomorrow a better day. All that. Peace out. Happy 4th of July. It's Independence Day. Celebrate it. Love y'all. Peace.